Sometimes when you're sidechaining, you might notice a little click that's happening right on your trigger. You can kinda hear it here, but if you can't, I'm going to throw like a compressor after my sidechain, which isn't something you normally want to do, but just to amplify that little clicking I'm talking about. This sound. It's just not like a perfect reduction to 0, instead you're getting like this weird click. And in this instance, it's not too intrusive, it doesn't really bother me too much, but other times, depending on the sound, it could get really obnoxious to the point where like you even hear it in the mix. And you probably have some questions as to why exactly that's happening. That's what I'm going to explain in this video. Now, this is something I could actually explain just if we drag in really any audio that's like a bass, for example, and I demonstrate what happens if you cut it too early, because that's what's happening. So we're going to open up literally just any like bass one-shot. Something like this, like an 808 will do really good. If we zoom in really far into this, you're going to see, like, this is what the waveform looks like, and there's something called a zero crossing. That's sort of like the middle point of the waveform, like centered between top and bottom, if you want to explain it in a really basic way. And if you cut the sample on somewhere that isn't that zero crossing, oftentimes you're going to get a click. So let me try to demonstrate that here. So we'll cut it like up here and give it a play. See there, when it ends, we're kind of getting that click similar to what's happening with the sidechain. And if you just kind of move it a little bit to get it closer to where that zero crossing would be, see there, the click is gone. So it's the same kind of deal when you're messing with sidechain. If your sidechain's happening at, like, say, a bad spot where it's not directly in the zero crossing, you might be getting a click like that. I hope that makes some sense. And this sort of explains why exactly that happens. It's really easy and it makes a lot of sense when you think of it like this. It's usually just a zero crossings issue. I'd read a lot of things online where people say, like, maybe just increase your attack a little bit, but that's something I honestly disagree with, because I think when you're sidechaining, you want your attack to be at 0, because you want the sidechain to happen right on the kick, for example, and if you increase that, it's going to be happening a little bit after, and I don't think you want that. So this is something to keep in mind instead. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this helped you out. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.